Hi, Abel. Good
Hello.
evening. Abel.
What?
Abel.
Hmm?
Hi,
Hello.
Abel.
No, Ivy.
I am sorry. Ivy. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, okay.
I was thinking about my student last night. So,
Okay.
yes. Seems like you have a very bad signal.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh,
because
I
the
thought.
first time I contacted you, it says that
And
you are offline.
oh yes. But I tried to connect the net by the
Okay.
line, not Wi-Fi. So I think it will be okay today.
Okay. Hopefully, it will not be interrupted.
Okay.
Okay, so are you now ready for the class?
Yes.
Okay, so is your book already open?
Yes.
Alright, so we will start from this question. Okay, so where do children available for adoption come from?
I think might be adoption center.
From adoption center or an orphanage?
Orphanage. Okay, yes.
Okay. Alright, so what happens to children that are not adopted?
Mm, Not adopted.
Yes,
Maybe are my their parents or
their
their parents
biological
can
parents. Okay. So
yes
they will.
or they will or their parents could uh can or can support their life.
Okay. Yes, when they are getting bigger and matured enough to sustain their needs.
Yeah.
So, of course, they will look for their biological parents, and they will they will find a job, of course, when they reach their um, adult stage. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, Ivy, how do you go about adopting a child?
For adopting a child,
Yes, how do you go about adopting a child?
it might be uh, uh, how to say that word? Uh, First, I uh, should or I can go to a legal unit to
Okay.
adopt a child,
Okay.
uh, and like the just like adopt adopt a center or orphanage.
All right.
That
Thank you so
that
much. Okay. So, would you want to adopt a boy or a girl? And why?
a boy or a girl. Mm, I don't know.
You don't have any idea yet, or you're not thinking of it for now.
Yes, but I last class we finished the last class, and I find some information about the adoption,
Okay.
and there are information it show me is you cannot to select or try to select uh which of child you want.
Okay.
Yes,
Well,
it because be,
yes.
because just like you born a child yourself, you cannot select uh that's a boy or girl.
Correct. Okay. So,
So so if mm, so if we have how to say that word um mm, so I will think if we have a fat, so I think we can try to how to say the word uh live together and
okay.
try to uh how to try to understand each other.
Correct. Of course, you need to adjust. Okay.
Oh
Because,
really?
yes, because you are the adopted parent. Okay.
Mm,
And they are not used to have parents or family or any relatives, perhaps. Okay.
okay.
So you need to adjust.
Okay.
All right. So, do you think brothers and sisters should be separated in adoptions?
Maybe it could be happen.
It could be, but do you think
Mm,
it should be or they should be separated in adoptions? What do you think?
oh. Um. Mm, if how to say the word uh if so I don't know how to say the word
If
uh mm, so I want to know the parent the new parents for the adoption child, so I I can say the parent is low uh parent-in-law.
no,
No,
adopt adoptive parents. It's what you called
adopted
adoptive
adopted parent.
parents. Yes.
Okay, okay. Um if the adopted parent can support two children or maybe more, I think mm, maybe they won't be or they won't not want to be separate
Correct. Of course, they're
other
siblings,
way.
so they don't
Yes,
want to be separated. Okay. So,
because uh they just how to say the word uh they just have each other only.
correct. They don't have parents. They grew up without parents.
Yes.
Okay. So it would be better that you will adopt both, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, are adoptions common in your country?
I think it's not.
Oh, really?
Mm, yes. Most of parents or the generation before us,
Okay.
they think you need to birth your child by yourself, but not by
Oh.
adoption, because they think the child uh, a, adopted child not your own child.
Oh, okay. But what if you can't carry a baby? You can't make um at least one.
I, I, I know how you want to say, but they will try to do the how to say the word.
Do the
Oh, uh, fertilization. People, how to say that word?
what?
It's too long. Uh, this one.
Oh,
They will do
fertilization. Yes,
yes,
fertilization artificial.
fertilization
Artificial.
uh, artificial.
Artificial.
Yes, they will try to do this way first.
Oh, that method.
They, yes,
Okay.
so they also want to try to birth their own child by themselves
Oh,
by
I
themselves.
see. I understand. Okay. So, what are some organizations that help with adoptions? What are some organizations that help with adoptions?
Adoptions.
Yes.
Mm, I think are so many.
For example, can you name some of it?
Uh, I need to try to one.
Okay.
uh, no, this one. So there are, but I have no adoption. Well, no organization in
Oh,
English. Oh,
okay.
I find one. I try to find one.
Okay.
Because it's all in Chinese. But I think it might be
How would you call it in Chinese?
like
IV.
社会福利事业. um, try. Uh, like 中医 Social Welfare Foundation.
Oh, okay. All right. Same here. We do have social welfare.
Yes, because it how to say the word? Uh, no, I don't know how to say the word.
Okay. For example.
Mm, the because the
Organization.
organization not in Taiwan, and you can also find it our country.
Okay. Okay.
So
Yes, correct. Correct.
uh, it's a foreign organization.
Okay. So here we do have Department of Social Welfare. Okay.
Welfare.
So what about there? Only social welfare?
No, there are so many. I can find the foreign organization or
Oh,
one
okay. It's
to
okay. At
one.
least you've mentioned that there are many organizations that help with adoptions. Okay? So, should you tell the child that he or she was adopted? If so, at what age or when?
Oh. Mm. Oh, it's really hard
Correct.
to.
Indeed, it is hard.
Yes. But but the the center in my country, I saw the information in their website that they correct adopted parents try to communicate, no, to
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 communicate,
know their
yes, of
child,
course.
to communicate with their children. They are adapted
Okay.
uh relationship, no,
Yes, of
yes,
course. They're building relationship.
but I don't know what age we
Well,
should to
the
we should tell
well,
them
for me,
about that.
I prefer to tell them that they are adopted at their
80
no, at their
too long.
grade school, or say for example at 10 years old and above.
10 years old?
Yes, because it's not good that you will wait for a longer time for them to know the truth. Okay, because it can actually affect their the way they live their lives. Okay,
Hmm.
so for me, I prefer at an early stage or age, I will tell them.
Okay. Okay. Hmm. But I don't know. 10, 10. They
10 years
will
old.
understand, or 10 years old will he will or she will understand, or
Yes, they
she can or
will.
he can as uh, uh, accept that
Yes, they can
the
actually.
fact.
Yes, that they are adopted, or he or she are is adopted. Well, I have a cousin who is an adopted child. Okay, so my aunt keep telling her that they are not the real parents or the biological parents. Okay,
Mhm.
to um, to keep the child be aware. Okay, so when she's getting older, she will understand.
Mhm. Okay, I know.
Okay,
Mhm.
so should adopted children have the right to know their biological parents? What do you think?
Mm, biological parents.
Their real
Mm,
parents.
Yes. If they want, they should be know them.
Of course, that's very important that they will know their parents because they are the one who gave birth to the child,
Yes.
right?
But
So they
but
have.
cause I'm not adapted or I don't have but
Any
because I have
plans?
parents. Yes, I don't have any experience, but I don't know why those adopted children want to know their real parents. If they know they are not their parent, their adopted parent, not really parents.
Because there are questions in their minds, okay, that they want an answer. They are starving for an answer. So they have the right to know who are their biological parents.
But
Okay, because even if you love them, or even if the adopted parents love them as much as the biological parents can provide to them, they
yes,
um they will still feel what do you call that? I mean, not satisfied. I mean, not satisfied, but they are looking for or they're very um hunger,
mm,
about the
mm,
truth. So yes, they have the right to know who their biological parents are.
okay. Mm,
So should families with birth children also adopt? What do you think?
mm. The mother fail of tent. No, or they just hmm, I don't know. Want to um I really don't know. I know one reason might be the parents parents family,
Okay.
maybe father's sister or mother's sister. They 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 don't marry but birth a child, but the sister cannot to uh to how to say that word. uh no raise the child.
Raise a child.
Raise, okay. So the sister want their family can raise her child like this.
Okay. Okay. Well, um there are parents that they just wanted to adopt because they want to help. Not because not just because they don't have a child or whatsoever. So they wanted to adopt a child because they want to uh help a children or the children. Okay? So
Okay.
even me, if I were the richest woman in the world, I will adopt all of the street children or all of the children who are in an orphanage.
Okay.
Yes, because I do love children and I wanted to help.
Me. I think it's good thing.
What what was that,
I,
Ivy?
I I think I think it's a really good thing.
Yes.
Uh,
Okay. I'm sorry. Ivy, can you give me 5 minutes?
okay,
I just need to go to the toilet. It's call of nature, you know.
okay, I know. Okay, go.
Thank you so much, Ivy. I will call you after 5 minutes, okay?
Okay,
All
see
right.
you.
See you. Hi, Ivy. Thank you so much for understanding. So now, Ivy, is the real parent the birth parent, okay, or the adoptive parent?
Who?
Is the real parent, okay, the birth parent, or the adoptive parent? Oh, did you get
Uh,
the point?
yes, yes,
Okay,
real
so
parent.
yes, is it the birth parent or the adoptive parent?
But I but it is need to ask the adopted children.
So they
But
can
I
answer.
think yes, I think if
So
mm,
they will be the one to answer.
yes, it's hard to choose.
Correct. Because it depends on them if they are used to um, have or treat their adoptive parents as their real parent or the birth parent. Okay,
Mm, mm,
so it really depends on the child or the children.
yes.
Okay, so should adoptions be between children and families of the same race and or culture? What do you think?
Mm, that should be between. Mm, maybe no.
Okay.
Mm, mm. Let me think and try. Oh, I haven't think of this question before. Mm, but I think it maybe no. But why? I don't know. um, 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 I think one reason might be uh maybe some families it's rich can or can adopt some child, but the children come from poor country like this.
Okay.
So or or the children also come from or those children how to say the word come from other country, maybe for uh
So maybe.
Uh, uh, maybe the children come from a weakness of national economic,
Okay.
or they really need to help in in in, in this country.
So you're saying that it
I don't know how I
depends.
say.
Okay.
um,
Okay.
oh my.
Well, there maybe there are countries that um it's between their families of the same race and culture. Okay, so say for example, when you say families of the same race, so it could be relatives or family friends. Okay, so you will or you're going to adopt that children or that kid because or that child because it's part of your culture, or maybe it's part of the or maybe um, because that child or that children are um, the children of your relatives or close friend.
Mhm.
Okay, so that could be the reason.
Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
all right. So how or should the adoptive parents maintain the adopted child's cultural identity?
Identity.
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 Yes. So, how or should the adoptive parents maintain the adopted child's cultural identity?
Mm,
So, when you say identity, it's who a person is or the qualities of a person that make them different from others.
mhm.
Okay?
Um, mm, I think it might be try to let the child learn their uh their uh real culture or race culture
Okay.
uh on their their from their mm, early age. No.
Okay, at an early age.
Mhm. And um maintain the adapted culture. Mm, hmm. It's it's really complicated
Okay.
because I think I know there are a similar condition like a parent or a couple uh, from a different country. They also need to let their child to maintain their own two culture
Oh.
identity. Yes, but but adopted child, mm, you you need to let him know this, but it's also but you need to let him know they are not your real parent
Correct.
first, and then you should try to let them learn or know their own cultural like news or some culture
Okay.
something.
All right. I understand that.
Okay.
Okay. So, um, in your country, you are the legal rights of an adoptive child. So different from that of a birth child. So in your country, you are the legal rights of an adoptive child, different from that of a birth child. So what do you think?
Legal rights.
Yes, say for example, you have the right to adopt a child. So you are the legal parents.
Mhm. Mm, legal rights.
Yes.
Um, so I think it might be the same.
Okay. Why?
Mm, because the adopted child they also have their adopted parent, and uh they are have their own how to say that, passport or
Okay.
uh how to say that, no.
A what?
I try to find the they also have their own mm, no, nationality.
Nationality. Okay.
Uh, it's right.
Not nationality,
Nation
but this. Are you referring for the citizenship?
citizenship.
Yes.
No, I found Google.
If you say nationality,
Nationality.
okay. So if you say nationality, Ivy, it's actually the official right to belong to a particular country. Okay.
Okay. Oh.
So you need to find another word that you can use, because you can't just say for example, you don't know how to translate this one in English, okay? So this sentence,
Okay.
okay? So say this is just an example, okay? Let me explain this one to you, okay? So you can't just translate it word per word, okay? You need to translate this one in a sentence, all right? Ivy,
Yes.
okay. It's too low. I really can't hear you clearly.
And now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. Um, I mean, I want to say, is that,
Okay.
mm, that they all are, in the same country and all have their own, the, their own. passport in the country. So
Okay.
all the people in the country. That's it.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you mean the population? If you say all of the people who are in the country, so it's the people who
uh,
live in the country. So it's the
yes,
population.
but I want to say the specific word. I don't know how to say that.
Well, that depends on your sentence. Remember that.
Just just like my country is Taiwan,
Okay,
Taiwan,
Taiwan.
and Taiwan, and teacher, you are Philippine, Philippine,
I'm a Filipino.
Filipino, and how to say the specific word is how to ask for someone like just like
So,
uh
what's your nationality?
yes, like
Okay, so
this.
what is your nationality? And you will answer, I'm a Taiwanese, or I'm a Filipino, I'm an American, I'm an Italian.
Okay.
Okay, so that's how you ask.
Oh,
What
okay,
is your
okay.
nationality?
What's your nationality? Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
alright. So, what are the legal consequences of adopting a child from a different race or country?
It's a bad result.
It's a bad result. Why?
Mm, because I see the word consequence.
Okay. Okay.
Bad thing. Maybe your friend or your family will ask, or your friend will ask the where's the child come from, like this.
Okay. Of
and
course, they
and
will
and,
be
and
curious.
yes, and you need to try to know or prepare how to explain this relationship with the children.
Okay. Very good. So, you can't just say that it's bad, okay? Because um, that will depends on how they will understand,
Yes, I
okay?
think many people can understand because they 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 have no experience about that.
Okay. So why don't more people adopt children? Why don't more people adopt children?
I have no bleeding, bleeding
Bleeding?
because no bleeding.
No, what? Bleeding? You mean bleed like
Oh,
blood comes out?
no. Uh, uh,
Because they don't have food to eat? Or because, um, I'm sorry, maybe because they are, or their income is just enough to sustain their family needs.
um,
So why don't more people adopt children? So in my case, Ivy, this is just an example, okay? In my
Okay.
case, I can't adopt a child because I have two kids and I am the breadwinner of the family. So I need to raise my child, okay, without asking help from somebody or from
Okay.
other people. So I can't adopt children because I can't afford to raise them.
Okay. Yes, I think that more people the reason.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So
And
what else?
what else? Or most people realize or believe the blood
Blood
relate
related, okay.
related, yes, or mm, they don't understand about adapted mean.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So they don't understand what adopted child means.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. So what makes a family, genetics or environment? So what makes a family? Genetics or environment?
Need
I,
to choose one?
yes, you need to choose one.
Okay. Oh, oh. It's also hard to choose.
Okay. But you need to choose.
Uh, if I'm, if just for example, if I'm a adopted child, I
If you were an
will,
adopted child,
yes, I will think it might be environment
okay.
because the parent is who raised me.
Okay. All right. Well, me as well. So, for me, what makes a family is genetics. Okay, because you can have a child by genes or by your genes. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, since we don't have enough time to finish this one IV, we will
Okay.
continue discussing
Okay.
on our next class. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, do you have questions, IV, before we end our class?
No.
Okay. Thank you so much for tonight, Ivy, and you may have a very good night. Goodbye, Ivy. Bye
Goodbye.
bye.
Bye.